Okay, so we're here at the Poland Spring Flagship facility. So this was the start of it all, and we take a lot of pride in that. So what we're going to do is show you the factory. Basically, we have 11 production lines running today, so we are running all out today. So it's exciting for you to be here now to see that when we're in full go.
So clearly safety first?
Yes, absolutely. Safety and quality are the two most important things when we start every day, is making sure we're making a quality product, and then also that make sure everybody is safe.
I like it. Let's do it.
We have 11 production lines here at the facility. So we make anything from half-liter bottles to the Poland Spring 1 gallon and sparkling. And then each one of those production lines has 5-6 pieces of equipment per line. So my job is to maintain them. We have 30 amazing mechanics that work for our staff. The water is coming in from, we have sources on site. So half the water that we're using is coming from our springs on site. Then the other half is tankered in from springs through the state. So from that moment it comes in, we are blowing the bottles, and then that is sent to the fillers. That's where we introduce the water to the bottle. We label it, package it, and from there it goes right to the customer. That some of it's going right from the line, right into a truck to customers. Our factory has a ton of pride. Our employees are very prideful in what they do, from our mechanics to our quality department, and I think that all comes from the history here, specifically it being the flagship factory for Poland Spring, and they've seen the bottled water business grow right in this facility. So I think that's where you see the history that we have here. I think it's amazing that I can have an engineering degree and have an amazing career in the state of Maine, because there was a point I didn't think that was going to be possible. I love the 4 seasons. I love the outdoors. My wife and my kids, we are always outside. The beaches, going to the lake, swimming in the summertime. In the winter, we love downhill skiing. We are just outdoors people, and I think that's what I love most about the state of Maine. So in 2015, I started a recruiting event with the University of Maine for engineers, getting students, showing them what our company is all about, and then providing them with an opportunity to work through the summers. It's making sure that these kids know that this is a great career and that it's an opportunity for them to not have to leave the state, where they can stay in the state of Maine, have an amazing career, and have tons of growth potential. We as a company take huge pride in being very involved with our community. We're always in the community, talking with people, and just recently we went to the Good Shepherd Food Bank and helped them for a day. It's something that we, as a whole company, our facility specifically, really has a lot of pride in. I love my job. You know, I learn something new every day. I am never bored. I am always doing something, learning something, and I have the flexibility to have such a great home life with my kids, my wife, which is important to me, and being in the state that I love.
Hi, welcome to the Poland Spring Museum. I'm Heather. I'm the Community Relations Manager for Poland Spring. I started working here 18 years ago and really just fell in love with the history and the heritage of the company. We see about 1,500 to 2,000 visitors a year, so a lot of public interaction. I really just value what this property provides. We have 4 miles of hiking trails. We have the golf course when you drive in, the museums on the property. It's just a really great place to be. So our company has grown quite a bit from when we were 25 employees operating out of this facility. We're now up to nearly 900 in the state. We have 3 bottling facilities, 10 spring sites. And what that means or equates to is that people like myself can live in Maine, stay in Maine, raise their families, and be really satisfied with a job that is in a rural part of the state. I love living in a small community. I live right here in Poland. I raise my family here. My kids attend a great school system, and it's just really prideful to be a part of this small community.
So this is the original source for Poland spring water. So back in about 1844, the water was discovered. And at the time, there wasn't this grand structure that covered the source. It was just a spring in the middle of the woods. So lo and behold, once the Rickers, who were the founders of the property, really discovered what they considered to be magical powers back then, they wanted to protect it. They wanted to ensure that there was no impurities, that there were no impacts to the water, so they ended up building this grand structure. And back then, people drank a lot of surface water, they were drinking a lot of alcohol, caused kidney stones, had acid reflux. So when they found this source of water that looked clean, they started drinking it and they raved about it. They felt magical after drinking it and that they were completely cured of any illness that they may have had. So if you can imagine back then, people all around the world were hearing about this water, and so they flocked to Poland Spring. So this is a great spot because you're able to kind of look out through this plate glass window and see what would have been the bottling room operations that would have taken place at the time. So there were 25 male employees at the time. They all had to shower every morning before they came down here to get to work, and not shower at home either. We actually have shower stalls upstairs. So they would shower in Poland Spring water and then put on clean white linen uniforms and then come down here and get to work. So this gentleman over here with the great sideburns is Hiram Ricker. So he's considered the founder of Poland Spring.
Great, and all the other photos are folks who visited?
For the most part. So Babe Ruth playing golf on the golf course. I think we have Mae West over there. Taft, Roosevelt, and Harding are along this wall. Lindbergh flying over the golf course. One of the really unique things about this building, again, is the shower stall room, which is my absolute favorite. It's kind of hidden back here in the corner. And once you come and take a peek around, you'll see why. So these were the shower stalls, and these were where the... I know. Everybody says that when they come in. Sorry, I should have warned you. Fred, we call him Fred. We had some school kids name him. So these were where the gentleman had to shower every morning. So big copper hot water tank up above. Again, they bathed in Poland Spring. And if you think about it back then, indoor plumbing was barely even a thing. So the fact that you were able to come to work and get a hot shower, clean clothes, clean shoes, and then go down the back staircase and just get to work.
They had great skin and hair.
Oh my gosh, I know, can you imagine? So thank you for coming out today. You know, we didn't get to talk a lot about all the history of Poland Spring, but there's more opportunity to. The museum is open Thursday through Saturday, Memorial Day through Columbus Day, and we'd love to have you back again.
Very good, thank you for the tour.
Yeah,
Cheers
cheers.
to Maine and the history.